Welcome, everyone, to another exciting episode where we dive deep into the world of hidden treasures that could be sitting right in your pocket change. Today, we are going on an incredible journey to uncover the astonishing secrets behind a specific piece of American history that has the potential to be worth a small fortune. First up, we are focusing on a single, remarkable coin, the 1981 D5-cent Liberty coin, more accurately known to collectors as the Jefferson nickel. While the coin's face might say 5 cents, the potential value hidden within its copper-nickel composition is a story that will leave you breathless. Now, before we reveal its incredible worth, let's travel back in time to understand why this coin was made. The year was 1981, a time of economic challenge and change in the United States. The United States Mint in Denver, marked by the D Mint mark, was hard at work producing millions of nickels for commerce. This wasn't a special commemorative issue. It was a coin struck for everyday use, intended to facilitate transactions across the nation. The 1981 D Jefferson nickel is part of a series that began in 1938, designed by the talented artist Felix Schlag. Schlag's beautiful design, featuring a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his iconic home, Monticello, on the reverse, won a national competition among 390 artists. By 1981, this design had been a staple of American currency for over 4 decades, a true symbol of the nation's heritage. So why is this particular coin, the 1981 D, so incredibly valuable? The answer lies not in its rarity in terms of numbers, as a massive 364,801,843 of these nickels were minted in Denver that year. The secret to its immense value is all about condition and a very special detail known as full steps. A vast majority of these coins entered circulation, becoming worn and losing their intricate details. However, a tiny fraction was struck with perfect precision and never saw the inside of a cash register. The magic word for a valuable 1981 D nickel is full steps, or FS. This refers to the clarity of the steps on the reverse of the coin, which lead up to Monticello. On a typical circulated coin, these steps are worn down or indistinct, but on a pristine, uncirculated coin that was perfectly struck, all 6 steps are sharply defined, a feature that collectors feverishly pursue. This pursuit for perfection is what drives the value into the stratosphere. Now, is it really that valuable? The answer is a resounding yes. While a worn, circulated 1981 D nickel is only worth its face value of 5 cents, an example that has survived in perfect, uncirculated condition is a completely different story. According to the NGC price guide, pristine, uncirculated examples can sell for as much as $75, but that's just the beginning. When you add the full steps designation to the equation, the value multiplies dramatically. A high-grade full steps 1981 D nickel is a true numismatic treasure. While a standard Mint State 65 coin might be worth around $9, a Mint State 65 with full steps can be worth $30 or more. The value continues to climb steeply with each incremental grade. The maximum value we can sell this single coin for is truly eye-watering. The auction record for a spectacular 1981 D Jefferson nickel graded MS66 with full steps is an incredible $633. That's over 12,000 times its face value. And for the absolute pinnacle of perfection, a near-flawless MS67 full-step specimen has been known to command prices in the thousands, with some sources reporting values reaching as high as $2,500. This incredible value is the driving force behind the excitement in the coin collecting community. Every collector dreams of finding that one coin that defies the odds, a coin that was struck perfectly and preserved flawlessly for over 4 decades. The 1981 D nickel is a perfect example of how a common coin can become an extraordinary treasure. And don't forget about the thrilling possibility of error coins. Some 1981 D nickels were struck on the wrong planchet, like a copper cent planchet, making them incredibly rare and valuable. These error coins, often selling for hundreds of dollars, add another layer of excitement to the hunt. So where can you find one? Start by checking your old coin jars, looking through rolls of nickels from the bank, or searching through your family's coin collections. The thrill of the hunt is real, and you never know what hidden gem might be waiting to be discovered. When you find a 1981 D nickel, the first step is to examine the reverse. Look at the steps of Monticello. If they are fully defined and you can see all 6 individual steps, you might be holding a winner. The next step is to assess the overall condition of the coin. Is it shiny and free of scratches? The better the condition, the higher the potential value. The world of coin collecting is a fascinating blend of history, art, and the thrill of discovery. The 1981 D. Jefferson nickel is a testament to the fact that true value is often hidden in plain sight. It's a coin that tells a story of its time, and in its most perfect form, it becomes a piece of art worth a small fortune. Before we wrap up, remember that knowledge is power. The more you know about what to look for, the better your chances of finding a valuable coin. Don't just spend your pocket change, examine it. You could be holding a ticket to a surprising payday. So the next time you come across a 1981 D nickel, don't just toss it aside. Take a moment to look closely at Monticello. If the steps are sharp and clear, you might be looking at a $633 masterpiece or even more. The maximum price you could sell this coin for is a breathtaking sum that could turn a simple find into a significant financial reward. This is your chance to be part of an exciting treasure hunt. Get out there, start searching, and who knows, you might just be the next person to uncover a $1,981 D. Jefferson nickel. Happy hunting, and may the odds be ever in your favor. Next coin, the 1984 D 5-cent Liberty coin, more accurately known to collectors as the Jefferson nickel, is a fascinating piece of American history. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin is part of a series that has been in production since 1938. While it may seem like just another piece of pocket change, the story of this coin, its potential, and its hidden value are what make it a true treasure for collectors. This coin's journey began with a design competition won by Felix Schlag, who received a $1,000 prize for his now iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson. The 1984 D is a part of this long and storied legacy, a testament to American numismatic history that stretches back nearly a century. The Denver Mint produced a substantial number of these nickels in 1984, with a total mintage of 517,675,146. Now let's talk about what really matters, the value. You might be surprised to learn that the current value of your 1984 D nickel can vary wildly. In its circulated condition, it's typically worth between 10 cents and 20 cents, but that's just the beginning of the story. The real value of this coin is unlocked when it is in pristine, uncirculated condition. On the open market, these coins in top-tier grades can sell for as much as $70. That's a significant jump from its face value, and it's a clear sign that this coin has potential that far exceeds its humble 5-cent denomination. But hold on, because we are just scratching the surface. For those who dream of a massive payout, the 1984 D. Jefferson nickel can reach astronomical heights. The true jackpot lies in achieving the highest possible grades, particularly with the coveted full steps designation. Full steps refers to the clarity of the steps on Monticello, a detail that is often weakly struck. When a coin achieves this level of perfection, its value skyrockets. For instance, a 1984 D nickel graded MS66 by a professional grading service has been valued at around $182, but the truly breathtaking numbers come at MS67. One 1984 D5C MS67 full steps nickel sold at auction for an incredible $1,440. This is the kind of potential that we are talking about, a jump from 5 cents to over $1,400. Let that sink in for a moment. A single coin, minted in the millions, can be worth $1,440 because of its exceptional quality. This is the power of condition and rarity in the world of coin collecting. The CPG Collector Price Guide values an MS67 full steps 1984 D nickel at a staggering $3,750. That's the kind of number that can make any collector's heart skip a beat. Now you might be asking, can this coin be valuable in the future? The answer is a resounding yes. As time goes on, High-quality examples of this coin are only going to become scarcer. Coins that have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition for over 40 years are a finite resource. The market for high-grade modern coins is also growing, driven by online marketplaces and a new generation of collectors. This increasing demand, combined with a dwindling supply of top-tier coins, creates a perfect environment for future price appreciation. The 1984 D nickel, with its relatively low entry cost for circulated versions, offers a unique opportunity for collectors. This coin is not just a piece of metal, it's a piece of American history that holds the potential for significant financial reward. It's a story of how a common coin can become a rare and valuable treasure through preservation and a little bit of luck. The journey from a 5-cent piece to $1,000 collectible is what makes coin collecting so exciting. The maximum value for a 1984 D nickel is not a fixed number. It is a moving target that depends entirely on the coin's condition. While the $70 price tag is for a nice uncirculated coin, the true potential lies in the rare, high-grade specimens. An MS-67 full steps example has already commanded prices over $1,400 at auction, and the CPG suggests a value of $3,750. This means the ceiling for this coin's value is high, and it could go even higher in the future. As the years pass, these top-tier coins will become even more difficult to find, potentially driving prices to new record highs. The 1984 D Jefferson nickel is a prime example of a modern coin that has the potential to be a valuable investment. So look at your 1984 D nickel with new eyes. Don't just see a 5-cent coin, see the potential. See the story of Felix Schlag, the history of the Denver Mint, and the incredible journey this coin has taken. See the possibility that your pocket change could be worth $3,750. The key is to understand what you have. If your coin is in circulated condition, it's a great piece of history to hold on to. But if you believe your coin is in pristine, uncirculated condition, it is absolutely worth getting it professionally graded. That small investment could be the key to unlocking its true value. The 1984 D nickel is a testament to the fact that valuable treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. It's a reminder that the coins in your pocket are not just currency, they are pieces of art, history, and potential wealth. The future of this coin is bright, and its value is only set to grow. This coin is a shining example of how a common issue can become a sought-after rarity. The 1984 D nickel's history, its design, and its potential for high-grade examples make it a fascinating and valuable piece for any collector. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just starting out, this coin is a must-have. The maximum price for a circulated 1984 D Jefferson nickel is around 20 cents, but the maximum price for a pristine, uncirculated example can reach $70 or more. For the rare MS-67 full steps variety, the maximum recorded auction price is $1,440, with a potential value of $3,750. That is the incredible range we are talking about. Every coin tells a story, and the 1984 D nickel story is one of hidden potential. It's a story of how a coin can transcend its face value and become a valuable piece of American history. So, the next time you find a 1984 D nickel, take a closer look. You might just be holding a piece of treasure. The potential for this coin to be valuable is not just a possibility, it is a reality for those who have the foresight to recognize it. The 1984 D Jefferson nickel is a coin with a bright future, and its value is only going to climb. This is more than just a coin, it's an opportunity to own a piece of history, to appreciate the artistry of Felix Schlag, and to potentially see a significant return on a small investment. The 1984 D Jefferson nickel is valuable now, and it will be even more valuable in the future. The 1984 D Jefferson nickel is a hidden gem in the world of coin collecting. Its current value ranges from a modest 10 cents to a potential $3,750 for the finest known examples. This is a coin that everyone should be paying attention to because its value is only set to rise. Second coin, the coin you are holding is the 1987 P. Jefferson nickel. The word Liberty is inscribed on the obverse, which is why many refer to it as the Liberty nickel, but its official name honors Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. This is not a coin from a bygone era of wild rarities. This is a modern coin, minted in 1987 at the Philadelphia Mint, distinguished by the small P mint mark just below the date. Now let's address the question that is burning in your mind. Is this coin valuable? The answer is both yes and no, but the potential for a massive payday is absolutely real. In circulated condition, the coin you might find in your pocket change is worth exactly its face value of 5 cents. It is a common coin that has seen decades of use, but do not let that discourage you, because the story changes dramatically when we talk about condition. To understand the true value, we have to look at the coin's history and why it was made. The Jefferson nickel was first minted in 1938, replacing the iconic Buffalo nickel. The design was the result of a competition where 390 artists submitted their visions, and a sculptor named Felix Schlag won the $1,000 prize for his portrait of Jefferson and the depiction of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home. The coin was built to honor one of America's most influential founding fathers, and it has been in continuous production ever since. The 1987 P version is a part of this long, storied legacy, but with a modern twist that makes it a treasure hunt for collectors. The value of your 1987 P nickel is determined entirely by its grade. If it is in uncirculated condition, it starts to gain value. A coin graded MS63 is worth around $2, while an MS65 can fetch about $14. If you have a gem quality coin graded MS66, its value jumps to around $25 to $35. But this is where it gets exciting. As the grade climbs to MS67, the value skyrockets to approximately $150 to $240. However, the true holy grail of this coin is the full steps designation. Look closely at the back of your coin, at the image of Monticello. Specifically, look at the steps leading up to the building. In most 1987 nickels, these steps are mushy and indistinct because the dies were worn. But if your coin has 5 or 6 sharp, distinct horizontal lines on those steps, it is designated as full steps. This is incredibly rare for the 1987 P issue. An MS67 nickel with full steps can be worth over $450, and some experts suggest that a flawless example could sell for over $500 at auction. This is the difference between a 5-cent coin and a $500 coin. Now, how many people want to buy it? The market for modern coins like this is driven by collectors who are searching for perfection. These are the investors and numismatists who are looking to complete their collections with the highest graded specimens possible. While the demand for a common, worn 1987 P nickel is virtually zero, the demand for a high-grade MS67 or a full steps variety is significant. Collectors are actively searching for these coins because they are scarce. The PCGS has noted that while circulated examples and even MS66 coins are common, anything grading MS67 is scarce, and MS68 is very scarce to rare. This scarcity is what drives the demand and the price. So is the value really high or low? For the 99.9% of these coins that are worn, the value is low. It is just 5 cents. But for that rare, pristine example that has been preserved in a mint set or tucked away in a drawer, the value is exceptionally high for a modern nickel. The maximum price you could potentially get for this coin is the record set by its proof counterpart, the 1987 SPR-70 Deep Cameo, which sold for a staggering $3,220 at heritage auctions. While your business strike coin is different, it shows the ceiling of what a perfect 1987 nickel can achieve. The history of this coin is also tied to the changing landscape of American coinage. By 1987, the mint was producing billions of coins, and quality control was not always perfect. This imperfection is actually what makes the full steps coins so valuable today. They are accidental rarities, a byproduct of the minting process that created a small number of exceptionally well-struck coins amidst a sea of ordinary ones. This is a modern treasure, hiding in plain sight. You must look at your coin under a magnifying glass. Do not just glance at it. Check the steps on Monticello. Check the luster and the strike. If your coin has been in circulation, it is likely just a nickel. But if it looks like it was minted yesterday, with a sharp, detailed strike and full steps, you could be holding a coin worth hundreds of dollars. The demand from collectors is real, and they are willing to pay a premium for that level of quality. The market for high-grade modern coins is robust, and selling one is as simple as sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. In the world of coin collecting, condition is king. The 1987 P. Jefferson nickel is a perfect example of this rule. A coin that is common in low grades can become a significant rarity in high grades. The journey from 5 cents to $500 is a journey of preservation. If you have a coin that has been protected from the wear and tear of everyday life, you have a valuable asset. Do not underestimate this coin. While many will tell you it is common, they are referring to the average specimen. The coin you hold could be the exception. The maximum price is out there, waiting for a collector who needs that specific grade to complete their set. The history of the Jefferson nickel is a story of American democracy and design, and your 1987 P coin is a piece of that story. But more importantly, it could be a piece of that story that is worth a significant amount of money. The motivation to search for this coin comes from the thrill of the hunt. You could find a coin worth hundreds of dollars in your pocket change. The 1987 P. Jefferson nickel is valuable, but only if it is in pristine condition. So check your coins, look for the P, and examine those steps. You might just be holding a small fortune. The current market value for a top-tier example is high, and the demand from collectors ensures that if you have one, you will have no trouble finding a buyer. This is not a myth. This is a real opportunity to turn a 5-cent coin into a significant profit. Go check your change right now. Your next nickel could be your lucky day.